What's up, guys? Scott Martin here, Scott Martin Challenge. We've got a great show for you today. We're over here in Fort Myers, Florida, and we're going to be targeting Goliath Grouper with my good buddy, Captain Bo Johnson. This guy knows how to catch those big monsters. I'm talking 3, 4, maybe 500-pound fish. I'm going to stop in Bass Pro Shops, grab a little tackle, and also swing through the Islamorada Fish Company, grab a little lunch, grouper sandwich for good luck.
14 pounds, 5 ounces.
There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah! Woo! Game time! Woo! Oh! Look at that fish! Unbelievable! You know, when Bo called me and told me to get over here to Boca Grande to try to do one of these Goliath Grouper shows, I really wasn't sure what to expect.
Giddy up, buddy. What's happening?
What's up, dude?
You see it?
Man, you've got the toys today.
A little bit of something for you. You know, the difference here is we're not going to be flipping a jig and pig thing or anything else. It's going to be 500-pound line, 20-aught hooks, and a stingray for bait. It's going to be a little bit different. Whichever one you want.
I'll do the green. Well,
There
actually,
you go.
Trokar blue. I like the Trokar blue. That matches. The first thing he grabs out of the back of his truck are these 2 bow and arrows. Thinking, what are we going to do with these things? So right off the bat, we're idling out of the harbor, and he tells me we're going to go shooting bait.
The first challenge is, can Scott Martin actually shoot a stingray this big to catch something with a mouth that big?
Woo! I'm excited.
It's on.
The pressure was on right off the bat.
Games begin.
When Bo handed me that bow and arrow and said, get busy, we need some bait, I'm drawing back, shooting these things. Quickly, I realized that you have to shoot below these stingrays. That's a big one.
That's your bait for the hand line, bro.
That's
That
a
whole
handline
thing.
bait.
That whole thing.
Woo! They got a stinger, don't they?
Oh yeah. A lot of people think that these barbs are actually at the back of the tail, and they're
Right.
actually not.
Yep.
Cut them right off.
Wow.
So
Now he can't get you.
he's basically helpless.
Yeah.
But that's the barbs right there. So that's a double, and that's a bait right there.
All right,
bro.
how many do we need?
So
7 or 8?
I'd like to take, yeah, at least 8 to 10.
Every one of them's a bite, right?
Every one of them is at least
All
one
right, my
bite.
turn, my
Let's
turn.
do it. All right, let's get them. You would think that shooting a stingray, which is round, that's down in the water, would be pretty easy. But as you can see, Scott's having a tough time here. I don't think he'll make it past the first challenge. But you know what? We may have to put some money on the line.
All right, $1 on the next one, dude.
All right, I'm in. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's no money on
That's
the line,
right.
right?
We got it. Oh, here we go, right here.
That's board. That's a skate.
Now, do these have stingers?
Yeah, he's got them too. Just grab the pliers and cut the stinger off just like I did.
All right, I'm doing it right in front of Bo, because I know he's watching everything I'm doing, thinking this bass guy is showing up over here on my turf, and he's gonna show me what's up. You can't aim right on him. You have to actually aim just a little bit below it. Got him, got him. He's coming around. We've got one, boys.
You know what, we finally got it going on, and I think Scott's watched me long enough to realize this is how you do it. So we got quite a few baits here. The ticket's gonna be is we wanna use these baits alive. So what we're doing is, you know, thank God that the Ranger Bay boat has a big enough live well, because I mean, we're stuffing this thing slap full of Southerns. That's doubles. That's
Nice.
doubles. Getting full.
Get him?
So, you know what, man, before this tide really starts cranking back, I'd say let's wrap this up, man. Let's go try to
All right,
stick one.
ready?
Let's do it.
All right, it's out of here.
Deal.
We got
Be
enough
done.
bait. I'm actually nervous as all get out. My heart's beating. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm afraid I might get pulled in.
Fish, he knocked the dog out of it.
Ah!
Come on.
He says, you'll feel the bite. I felt the bite. I'm talking the whole rod shook.
The Scott Martin Challenge is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Trokar, the world's sharpest fish hook. Ranger, still building legends, one at a time. This segment of the Scott Martin Challenge is brought to you by Evinrude, introducing the all-new Evinrude E-TEC G2, the outboard of the future, available today. Okuma Fishing Tackle, there's no stopping Okuma. Garmin, the clearest scanning sonar images on the water. Make sure to follow the Scott Martin Challenge online to stay up to date with all the latest videos, fishing tips, and much more. Don't forget to find us on Facebook for a chance to win a fishing trip with Scott Martin on world-famous Lake Okeechobee.
One of the things I love about fishing here in South Florida is that you never know what you're going to see. You know, we're seeing stingrays cruising around, mullet, we even see a cobia coming down the flat, snook and redfish, and then a giant pod of manatees. How beautiful was this to see 15 or 20 manatee right on the edge of the channel swimming around? Dude, there's a bunch of them, man. I mean, there's like 20 of them.
Yeah.
I've never seen a herd of...
I've never seen that many together.
I've never seen that many in my life. We headed out across Charlotte Harbor, headed over to Boca Grande Pass to the world-famous phosphate docks. This is where all the big, giant Goliath grouper live. So let me see the rod. We got 400 pound.
500 pound?
500 pound line.
500 pound leader.
Got the big Minnkota, big giant Minnkota rod. Look at that hook, dude.
That's it.
That's a
Got it
hook.
and a live stingray, and here we go.
Oh my gosh. All right.
This pass, not only being the most unique pass, as far as I know on the West Coast, being basically the tarpon capital of the world, it's also quickly becoming the Goliath capital of the world. This pass holds some giant grouper in the pass, but also at the phosphate docks.
He's saying, uh-oh, uh-oh, oh, no, no,
Help me,
help me. Poor
Okay.
little guy.
Yeah, sucks. I hate to be that guy.
Oh my gosh. Right off the bat, he's got me in position. He throws that big Engel cooler up on the front of the boat and he says, now here's what I want you to do. I want you to sit down and hang on.
Drop it. How long is it gonna take? Scoot out on that cooler.
I'm glad these Engels are sturdy.
Yeah,
We're gonna put it through the test.
that's it.
Woo!
But you know what we like is make sure you're way out on the, there you go, because that way it's a cool launch. Hey, they're really aggressive. So on the way down, if you get slammed, you're gonna have to throw that lever all the way forward, start pulling.
We're talking big rods, Okuma 50 wides, a Minnkota rod that's stiff as a board. And I'm sitting there with 400 pound line, a 20-aught eagle claw hook, hooking these big stingrays on, dropping it down. And I don't know what to expect. Dude, this is so scary. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. It's just like bass fishing, but different.
But different. Come on, fish.
That's fish. No. Right? Stingray?
Yeah, no, ain't a fish.
I'm actually nervous as all get out. My heart's beating. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm afraid I might get pulled in. I start letting line out. It starts going down to the bottom, and he says, you'll feel the bite. Dude, if you had a heart monitor right now on the screen.
Are you thumping?
Yeah,
That old Trokar shirt's bouncing a little bit.
it is. Oh my gosh, dude, we're getting in the shade. It's gonna get ugly.
Get him, come on, lift.
Oh!
Come on, buddy, come on, you gotta pull on him. You gotta pull, lift. Come on, buddy.
I felt the bite. I'm talking the whole rod shook. Everything shook. I leaned down on that fish. I've got him on. It's everything I can do. I'm slipping and sliding all over the front of that Ranger. Oh!
Come on. All right, I'm gonna back up. Watch the trolling.
Oh, here he is.
Come on.
He's right here.
How big is he?
I don't know. He's big. Oh my gosh, dude.
What'd you catch? Okay.
Woo!
That looks just like a Goliath, but smaller.
Oh my gosh.
We gotta go get a big one. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're gonna drop another bait.
Can we not say it's 400 to be done?
We could say that, but
Oh
we'd
my
be
God.
lying. He's cute, man. I mean, that's a nice fish. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with that.
Look at that fish, bud. I'm about to come out of my seat, but we got the fish up. A big, nice 150 pound plus Goliath grouper. Wow. Dude, seriously, man, I know they get a lot bigger than that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm freaking out. We got the first one out of the way. The pressure's off. We've got one in the boat. So far, I've proven to Bo that I can shoot a bow and arrow and I can catch a Goliath grouper.
Hey, flipped out just like a
Dude.
bass.
Dude,
Right back again. Let's get another bait on. Right now, keep dropping them, keep getting them bit, because you know what? One of these is going to be that target species, 300-400 pound Goliath Grouper. That's what we're looking for. That's the second challenge.
What have I got myself into?
Closed captioning for the SMC provided by Engel Coolers, the original high-performance cooler company. Check us out at engel-usa.com for more information and a chance to win an Engel Cooler Dry Box. This segment of the Scott Martin Challenge is brought to you by Startron. Enzyme fuel treatment cures and prevents ethanol fuel problems. PowerPole. Swift, silent, secure. P-Line. Delivering the leading edge of quality, high-performance fishing line.
Plan on doing any saltwater fishing anytime soon? Be sure to stop by your local Bass Pro Shops where they've got the widest selection of saltwater gear anywhere on the planet. They've got the brand new Trokar bad to the bone saltwater hooks. Be sure to check them out online at basspro.com. That was a pretty big one, but they get a lot bigger.
Yeah.
A lot bigger. I'm ready to flip my stingray.
Yeah.
Bo says, you still hadn't shown me anything yet. And I'm thinking, dude, seriously? I'm like worn out. He's just hooking stingrays on left and right. We got to get a big one. We got to get a big one.
Hey, drop it down. He just get hit. He slammed. He's got him. You got to lift, buddy. You got to lift. That's going to be a good fish. He knocked the dog out of him.
Ah!
Come on. Come on.
I know it's jacked.
Hey, hey, just like bass fishing. Hurry up. Let's
Just
go.
like bass fishing, but different.
Take a look at this rod positioning. I don't know if this is exactly like what we talked about. Looks like he's struggling. Hopefully he can get this fish in. We go. Oh, hey, that's a decent fish right there, son.
I got you.
We're getting it.
Oh! He's a little mad.
Hey, he's further away from the boat than he was a second ago.
Dude, look at that thing. Dude, I'm speechless. I feel like a dork with that rod right now. It owns me, dude.
Dude, hey,
Look at that thing.
it's
Look at that thing. Woo! Look at his mouth, dude. Look at his mouth. Wow. Wow.
Can you give him a kiss?
Ah! Woo! That's a fish, dude. We're geared up again. Woo! Let me tell you what we're using today. This stuff is real deal gear right here. This is a Minnkota 50. It's awesome, awesome reel. I've caught big tunas on this thing. This is a Minnkota rod with big roller guides on it. Big, super heavy duty deal. And then of course you saw me rigging up these hooks. Big Eagle Claw, 20-aughts and 22-aught hooks. These things are bad to the bone. 8 ounces of lead, and you know the bait that we're using. It's gonna be awesome. I'm ready, dude. Let's gear up.
This is 100% drag. It's locked. 500-pound mono, no drag. They have to come out of where they're at. So when that fish eats, it's immediately out of the structure, and it's either 3 things that happen. Fish comes up, something breaks, or Scott goes in. Ah, dog. Well, I could see him laid up against the piling right there.
The tide starts ripping. We start dropping those stingrays down. The current's blowing those stingrays back in all those pilings and all around everything. And these big, giant 300- and 400-pound Goliath Grouper are biting these things, and it's all you can do to hang on. And we just can't get them out.
There it is. He got it. Lift. Lift.
I even set the hook on one, fighting it, line breaks. I almost go in the ocean. Oh. Whoa!
Hey.
I'm safe.
You fell off your cooler, son. As you see, Scott's dropped quite a few baits here, and dude, he's getting bit every drop. Every drop getting bit.
Finally. I can't imagine this hitting a 400-pounder, what it's gonna be like.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
You need to take a break in between these things.
Yeah. You don't
I mean,
get a
I'm
break.
wore out. Nice one. Nice fish.
Nice fish, bro.
Look at that thing. That's cool. That's cool. Cool. Woo! All right, man.
Another one.
That's 3. That's 3. You're just getting me ready, right?
Yeah, it's just getting
Saving the best for
stepping
last?
up, stepping up, stepping up.
We're getting low on bait. We're running out of hooks. We're running out of weights. Still thinking, man, I've got to get one of these big ones. I'm starting to get my feeling for this thing. My confidence level's up. I'm thinking we can get a big one. I tell you what, having a good cooler is invaluable. I've taken this cooler all over the country on tour in my bass boat, took it to Canada for a shoot, got it out here at Boca Grande Pass catching Goliath Grouper. The reason I like the Engel is it's going to keep ice for a long time. Ice, I pay $2.50 per bag. This is going to keep that ice in there for a week, and that's a big deal. So this cooler pays for itself, plus it's a pretty darn good seat too.
He's gonna need a seat.
So Bo hooks on another stingray, we drop it down, and big boy hits. Oh, he just got it.
Get him, come on. That's gonna be a good fish, son. That's the one we're looking for. Come on, lift.
This is the same kind of fight, but different. I'm talking pulling, strip and drag. I've got that Okuma Makara full drag, 80, 90 pounds of pressure on that thing, and it's stripping that 400-pound off like nothing. This thing's like hooking a truck.
Come on, lift.
Oh, it's a big one, dude.
Come on, son.
This is the one.
He's still hooked up, obviously. You know, this isn't a flipping stick, and he's in the middle of it. This ain't no 8-pound largemouth. Come on, buddy.
Oh, dude.
Pull, pull.
This is the big one, man.
Pull, pull.
This is different.
It's different. Yeah,
This is different.
Yeah, it's different.
It's all I can do to hang on. I feel like I look like an idiot. The rod's all up out of position. It's all I can do to hang on to this thing. We get it up to the surface. I look over the edge of that boat and I see, finally, the one we've been looking for. One close to 300 pounds. This is a monster Goliath Grouper. Oh, yeah, baby. Woo! That's the one. That's a big one. Look at that fish. Oh my gosh. Wow.
There you go. I'll take the rod. You know what? Took a little bit.
That is awesome, buddy. I tell you what, man. I don't know how it gets any better than that. That's a big fish.
Yeah, it's a great fish.
That's a big fish. We finally got one of these monsters, man. Woo! Look at that thing. All right.
For the challenge, I'm gonna have to say I think he's past it. The problem is, I got one more challenge for him. Wait until you see the next trick. Just a rope.
Here we go. Look at that. Now that's a fish, boys. Woo!
The Scott Martin Challenge is brought to you by MPAC. Fish more, snag less. Bob's Machine Shop. Go fast, go shallow, go efficient. And by Hendry County Tourism.
Now that's a fish, boys. Woo! What's up, guys? I hope you're enjoying this great action. I tell you what, my arms are still sore. But I'm back to reality now. But I wanted to share a great product line with you guys. Startron. I use it in all my boats, all my power sports, my vehicles. It prevents ethanol problems. I tell you what, this stuff is awesome. And StarBrite line of cleaners. Everything from rust stain remover to the super green to boat polishes, everything. StarBrite has all your bases covered. So for more information about these wonderful products, please check them out online at the website below. Let's get back to the action. I gotta drive the boat. That's all I'm in charge
All right,
of.
you drive the boat. I'm gonna see what kind of disaster I got here.
You know, Bo's used to driving the boat and letting chumps like me tangle with these Goliath Grouper. Well, now it's his turn. He brought this rope, thought that I was gonna be up for the challenge, but I'm challenging him now. I wanna see what Bo's made of.
He says the challenge now goes to me. So you know what? I'm gonna do it first. I'm gonna show him how I do it, and then it's his turn.
Oh no, no. Bo gets that rope out, got 400-pound line, got the big giant hook on there, hooks on a monster stingray, drops it down, game on. This fish is on, boom, hits, he pulls, it comes off.
He likes that whole one, buddy.
Oh my God. He drops it back down, this fish is hot. He grabs it again, I'm backing the boat up, boom, the fish hits right at the boat. When I talk about fast, Bo had this Goliath Grouper boat side probably in 5 or 6 seconds. He totally amazed me. Bo's the real deal. Oh my gosh!
He came up to eat it, dude.
Dude, that was like 6 seconds you had his boat side. You're a beast.
You know, the one thing, guys, about, and girls, about using this rope, man, you guys gotta be careful. You gotta watch your feet, you gotta watch your coils, never wrap your hand. When you pass divers at 30 feet, it's no fun. I'm not gonna say don't do it, but I'm also gonna say just be careful, guys, including you, Scott.
I wonder if my warranty will cover a lost verb.
You know, I'm not real sure. I mean, Garmin's got an unbelievable warranty with most products.
I did.
Lost?
I bought the extra warranty program. It's the Goliath Grouper clause.
Well, then you're fine unless it gets eaten. You know, it's kind of weird not watching for a rod tip to bounce, and I'm watching for your arm to, like, almost get ripped off. He's got it. Come on.
Got him. Woo!
Scott's finally got this Goliath through the boat. Did it on a rope, which also ends challenge number 3. So, you know what? It's a great fish.
Really?
I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, how in the world did this bass guy actually just complete all 3 of my challenges? Good job, Scott Martin.
If you want to experience something that pulls hard, you need to come down here to Boca Grande. You need to check out Bo. He's got this system down. I mean, the biggest, baddest rods, the biggest line, the biggest hooks, and it's all you can do to get these fish up. What a challenge, what a fish of a lifetime. So much fun. I'm ready to do it again. And that's what I love about this show. The Scott Martin Challenge is all about the challenges of either beating anglers or, like we did today, trying to beat these monster fish.
I gotta say that I had an absolute blast fishing on the Scott Martin Challenge. What a great guy, and he got it done.
Tell you what, man, you put me on them, dude. You said we're gonna jack them, and we did some serious jacking.
Did pretty dang good.
It was awesome, man. I hope you enjoyed watching today's show. We had an absolute blast, as you can see. If you want to enjoy this great fishing over here at Boca Grande, be sure to look up Captain Bo Johnson at Tenacity Guide Service. He'll put you on the big ones like he did me today. Woo! Thanks for watching today's show. New lake, new challenge. We'll see you guys.